In the vast wilderness where the laws of nature reign supreme, bears stand as formidable predators. Today, we delve deep into the heart of the forest to witness the astonishing predatory prowess of these majestic creatures. From the dense forests of North America to the icy realms of the Arctic, bears are a diverse group, each species adapted to its unique environment. Let's explore their world and see how they hunt with its golden brown fur and razor-sharp claws. The grizzly bear symbolizes strength in the natural world. Although smaller than other bear species, the black bear possesses extraordinary climbing abilities, adapting to a variety of environments from dense forests to high mountains. The largest of the bear species, the polar bear, sports pristine white fur, adapted to the cold climate, primarily hunting seals. Not all bears rely on large prey. The smaller black bear is an opportunistic feeder, consuming fruits, nuts, and occasionally small animals. In the harsh Arctic climate, the polar bear demonstrates remarkable hunting skills. Observe a polar bear stealthily approaching a resting seal on the ice. Despite their strength, bears face significant challenges from habitat loss and climate change, threatening their hunting grounds and survival. Global conservation efforts aim to protect these magnificent creatures and their habitats. Through research and protective laws, there is hope for their future as guardians of the wild. Bears are not only survivors but also symbols of strength and resilience. By understanding and respecting their world, we can ensure their prosperous development through generations. Throughout the summer and fall, grizzly bears actively forage for food to accumulate excess fat, helping them sustain through the winter. They consume a large amount of vegetation, small mammals, fish, and carrion to gain weight quickly. Black bears eat nearly everything they find, from plants, fruits, nuts, insects, to small animals and animal carcasses. In the fall, they typically eat more than usual to accumulate fat, ensuring they have enough energy to hibernate. Unlike other bear species, polar bears do not hibernate in the traditional sense but still need to store fat to survive the harsh winter when food is scarce. Polar bears hunt seals and other marine animals to build up a thick layer of fat. In some regions, brown bears also actively seek food in the fall. They consume both plants and meat, focusing on abundant food sources like migrating salmon to quickly accumulate fat. This process, known as hyperphagia, is a stage where bears eat a large amount of food to prepare for a long period without eating during hibernation. This is a crucial factor for their survival through the cold winter months when energy and food sources become scarce. One of the first needs of bears after hibernation is to rehydrate their bodies and search for food. Having gone several months without eating, they start with easily digestible food such as young grass, leaves, and insects. Black bears and grizzly bears may begin eating fish or carrion to quickly replenish nutrients. Bears often spend time re-establishing territories and social relationships with other bears. This is especially important during the breeding season when males seek mates and females prepare for childbirth. Spring is the breeding season for many bear species. Female bears enter a state of readiness for pregnancy after hibernation and will mate with male bears. The conception process usually occurs afterward, with delayed embryo development allowing birth at a time when food is more plentiful for female bears that have given birth during hibernation. Spring is a critical time for caring for and teaching their cubs. The cubs learn to forage, climb, and protect themselves from their mother. After meeting their initial basic needs, bears start actively seeking food to prepare for the next hibernation season. This includes eating a large amount of food, from plants to animals, to gain weight and accumulate excess fat. This process repeats annually, and each step is crucial for the survival and development of bear species. Bears typically have a fixed breeding season each year, usually in spring or summer depending on the species and geographic location. The breeding season often occurs after bears awaken from hibernation. During this time, male bears seek out female bears for mating. For some species, like the black bear and the grizzly bear, males may compete with each other to claim territory and attract females. Once a partner is found, the mating process occurs. This is when the female bear is fertilized by the male bear. In some cases, the conception process may be delayed until the weather and environmental conditions are more suitable for bearing offspring. The gestation period for bears varies. For example, black bears typically have a pregnancy lasting about 6 to 8 months, while polar bears can be pregnant for 6 to 9 months. After the gestation period, the female bear will give birth in a den or a secluded cave during the summer or fall. The number of offspring also depends on the species and environmental conditions but is usually between 1 and 3 cubs after giving birth. The female bear will care for and raise her cubs for a period of time. The cubs stay close to their mother and learn the necessary skills to survive and hunt in the future. This process is an important part of the life cycle of bear species and plays a crucial role in their development and survival. The life cycle of bears goes through several stages from birth to maturity and reproduction. Female bears typically give birth in late winter or early spring, in a cave or secluded den. Bear cubs are born very small and weak, with their eyes not yet open, and are completely dependent on their mother. They are covered by a thin layer of fur and require warmth and their mother's milk to survive during this stage. The cubs learn basic skills such as walking, running, climbing, and later hunting. The female bear carefully cares for and protects her cubs, teaching them how to find food and avoid dangers. The infancy stage lasts about 2 to 3 years depending on the species. When cubs are old enough to hunt for food but still follow their mother, they are considered to be in the juvenile stage. During this stage, they begin to experiment and separate from their mother to explore and establish their own territories. Adult bears reach reproductive age at about 4 to 6 years old. Adult bears will seek mates to reproduce, marked by the annual mating season. Male bears often fiercely compete with each other to attract the attention of female bears. Female bears usually give birth once every 2 or 3 years. After giving birth, the cycle of caring for the cubs begins again, where the female bear spends most of her time nurturing, protecting, and educating her offspring. The lifespan of bears can vary depending on the species and living conditions, but many can live from 20 to 30 years in the wild. As bears age, they may become slower and gradually reduce their hunting activities throughout their life cycle. Bears face many challenges including competition for territory, finding food, and avoiding confrontations with humans and other threats. This life cycle not only reflects bears' ability to adapt to their environment but also demonstrates their extraordinary survival skills. Thank you all for watching the video. Don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe, and share this video with everyone. Thank you all very much.